Before there was day or night, before the very first sunrise, God already had a perfect plan for you. Have you ever stopped to think about how the sun, the moon, the stars, and all of creation came to be? Was it all just chance, or the work of a powerful creator who designed every single detail? Today we're going to dive into the incredible story of creation, as told in Genesis, and discover how God created the sun, the earth, and everything that exists. Every element carries a deep purpose and reveals the unmatched love of our Creator. This message is simple, clear, and faithful to the Word of God. Get ready to be moved, to strengthen your faith, and to see creation with new eyes. When we look at the sky, we see more than just light and stars. We see the hand of God at work in every detail of creation. You're going to discover that the sun that warms the earth, the stars that shine at night, and even the breath of life we have were not created by accident. Every single detail reveals a perfect purpose and shows God's care for us since the very beginning. Many people still ask, why did God create the sun? Or what does all of this have to do with my life? Today, we're going to answer these questions based on the Bible, in a simple, clear, and inspiring way. Get ready, because together we're about to uncover exciting secrets of creation that will strengthen your faith and reveal the immense love of God for you. In the very beginning, when nothing existed except God Himself, there was only silence, darkness, and a perfect plan. The Bible takes us back to the most extraordinary moment in history, creation. This is where everything begins, and this is where God reveals His power, His wisdom, and His love. Today, you're going to discover how God created the sun, the earth, and everything that exists. And you'll understand why every detail of creation carries a deep purpose, including for your own life. Stay with me until the end, because the most powerful part of this story will strengthen your faith and change the way you see the world. Imagine a universe empty, without shape, without color, without life. Then, the word of God echoes, "Let there be light," and suddenly, the darkness is shattered by His voice. Light bursts forth, shining brilliantly, and the separation between day and night begins. Here we witness the start of time, the Creator's first step in ordering everything we know. But God doesn't stop there. On the second day, He establishes the firmament, separating the waters above from the waters below, creating space for all that was yet to come. On the third day, the waters gather and reveal dry land, where trees, plants, and fruit appear, each detail perfectly balanced. But there is something remarkable about the fourth day. God creates the heavenly lights, the sun to govern the day, the moon to govern the night, and He scatters the stars across the heavens. With His own hands, the Creator sets order in the universe. The sun is not just a source of light and warmth, it's a daily reminder of God's faithfulness. Every sunrise shows us His mercies renewed, and every sunset reminds us that His plan is still perfect. Many people ask, why did God create the sun? The answer goes far beyond science. Yes, the sun warms the earth, regulates the seasons, and sustains life. But the Bible reveals something even deeper. The sun is a visible sign of God's glory, the psalmist declares. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim the work of His hands. Psalm 19:1. Every ray of light that touches the earth is a silent declaration of the Creator's love for us. And when we look closely at the sequence of creation, we realize how everything was designed with purpose. Plants came before animals, light before the heavenly bodies, the earth before humankind. Nothing happened by chance. It wasn't an experiment, it was a perfect plan. This shows us that just as God set order in the universe, He also wants to bring order into our lives. Sometimes, when we look at our circumstances, all we see is chaos. But the same God who said, "Let there be light," can bring direction and clarity where we see only darkness. The narrative continues. On the fifth day, God creates the fish of the seas and the birds of the sky. On the sixth day, He forms the animals of the earth. And finally, the crowning masterpiece of creation, humanity. Unlike everything else, man and woman were created in the image and likeness of God. That means you are not an accident. You were dreamed of, planned, and lovingly created for an intimate relationship with your Creator. The same God who placed the sun and stars in the heavens knows your name and cares about every detail of your life. Maybe you're going through a difficult season, feeling as if your life has no purpose. But the story of creation reminds us that we are not here by accident. There is a God who formed you with love and who desires to guide you every step of the way. That changes everything. Every sunrise is living proof that He is still in control. And every starry night is an invitation to remember that His faithfulness never ends. For many, reading Genesis raises questions about how all this happened, trying to find scientific explanations. But the Bible was never written to explain formulas. It was written to reveal a God who creates, sustains, and loves. Creation is not only about the how, it's about the who and the why. It's about recognizing that the entire universe points to a Creator who invites us to know Him and trust Him. And here's where I want to pause and invite you. If this message is already touching your heart, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any content. This helps us share the Word of God with even more people and bring hope where it's needed most. Now, get ready, because what comes next will completely change your perspective on creation. There's an extraordinary detail in this story that many people overlook. The sun, as magnificent as it is not the greatest source of light in the Bible. In Revelation 22:5, we read that in eternity, we won't need the sun, because God Himself will be our light. That means, from the very beginning, creation was pointing to something greater, an eternal relationship with the Creator. The sun that brightens our days today is just a reflection of the true light that will never fade. When we understand this, we realize that creation is not just an ancient story, it's a living message for us today. It reminds us that God is in control, that we are part of His plan, and that nothing happens by chance. Just as He placed the sun in the right position, at the right time, He also has a perfect purpose for every detail of your life. And perhaps this is the greatest revelation of all. The same God who said, "Let there be light," wants to shine His light into your heart. He didn't just create a physical universe. He also prepared a way to restore our relationship with Him through Jesus Christ, the true light of the world. When we understand this, the story of creation is no longer just a record of the past. It becomes an invitation to live differently, with faith, hope, and trust in the Creator. So every time you look at the sky, see the brightness of the sun, or gaze at the vastness of the stars, remember this: the God who created all of this loves you deeply and is still writing your story. He has a perfect plan, and every detail of creation is living proof of His care for you. Today, we saw that God created the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, and everything that exists with a perfect purpose. Every detail of creation reveals God's love, power, and care for us. From the very first, "Let there be light," the Creator showed that nothing in your life happens by chance. The sun that warms our days, the stars that light up the night, and even the breath of life we have are signs that God is still in control, caring for every detail of our story. This is not just an ancient narrative. It is a living message that reminds us He has a special plan for each one of us. But there is still so much more to learn and discover about the heart of our Creator and His purpose for humanity. Stay with us, because in every new video, we'll dive even deeper into the Word and understand how the Bible can transform our lives today. If this message has touched your heart, I want to invite you to take the next step in your journey of faith. Here on the channel, we've prepared another video that beautifully complements what we learned today. It will help you deepen your understanding of God's greatness and the purpose He has for your life. Just click on the video appearing on your screen right now and continue walking this path with us. Also, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll receive all our upcoming content and keep growing in your knowledge of the Word. Every like, comment, and share helps this message reach even more people who need to know God's love. Remember this: God has a perfect plan for your life, just as He had for creation. And here, together, we're going to discover every detail of that plan, step by step, through the Scriptures. So, click on the video showing now, and let's keep moving forward on this journey of faith and hope, together.